We are continuing our men's health series with a topic that a lot of people have a hard time talking about: mental health. WMER2 News' Skylar Henry sat down with a man about his journey with depression and the resources available to help anyone in need.
It's debilitating, challenging, and emotionally draining.
I noticed my mood was dropping a little low. I was starting to lose interest in activities that I normally were very interested in, and I felt that there was just something off.
We've chosen not to air this man's face or reveal his identity, but he suffered from depression for more than 30 years. He, like countless other men, has had to mask his condition, but he's fought back to make sure he's okay.
I think it's important to recognize that it's not a character flaw or anything like that. It's not being lazy. It's an illness, and it's a biochemical imbalance in a lot of cases that can be treated.
Doctors will tell you the stigma of mental health is changing. It's far more acceptable now to go and talk to someone about possible depression or anxiety than it has been from ever before. Still, Dr. Sandeep Sidana says more men need to open up.
We find that women have a little easier time dealing with the stigma than men do. And, women tend to be, generally speaking, more expressive of their emotions anyway. And it's more acceptable in our society to have a woman cry or to express that kind of emotion.
And it's not something to be ashamed of, says Sidana. According to the CDC, suicide is the 9th leading cause of death in the country. Warning signs may be hard to spot, but it's up to all of us to make sure if the thoughts cross your mind to seek help.
For men, one of the things they do is they may tend to withdraw as opposed to come out more. They may be tearful, but they may also just be more irritable, and they may be less likely to talk. They may become more reclusive.
Dr. Sidana recommends therapy, even if you're not concerned with your mental health, from going to anonymous groups to sitting down one-on-one with a professional.
So many kinds of therapy, everything from a cognitive approach in therapy where you're dealing with more the here and now, and you're dealing with some skills and maybe some of the thoughts they're having that may be actually maladaptive or erroneous thoughts. Because when we have depression, we tend to think of the glass as half empty.
Well, I think both are very helpful. I think seeing a professional therapist one-on-one is quite helpful because of the focus you have on the chance to talk about your situation and what's going on, and to get a professional's advice about how to handle that and work with it.
And while the journey can be long, it's worth it, as so many deal with their symptoms in the shadows.
We're among our peers, we're among people who are going through similar situations, and it's important to just feel like you're not alone.
In Anne Arundel County, Skylar Henry, WMAR 2 News.
Now, doctors recommend reaching out for a consultation to talk about any issues that you or someone you love may be dealing with. This story and others focusing on men's health can be found on WMER2news.com/yourhealthmatters.